Hello YouTube, my name is Janitor. This is my Pokemon the Series X and Y anime discussion for episodes 83 if I'm correct, to 87. I already discussed 79 to 82, but I'm just going to be going through them briefly. For now, let me know in the comments, based on the Pokemon that I'll be discussing in terms of the Pokemon of the day, which episode are you most excited for and why? Is it because of the Pokemon that's being showcased, or maybe because like some implication that's because of the Pokemon being showcased? So yeah, just let me know that in the comments. But first off, I will be going through episodes 79 to 82 because I already discussed them. Slurpuff, of course, was Mia's return. I love Mia's return. It was a fantastic episode. I already talked about that like a couple days ago now. But yeah, I loved it, and I would love to see Mia again. Moving on to episode 80, of course, we have Rotom. That'll be this Thursday. That looks really interesting, and I'm pretty sure we've all discussed that. This is pretty much one of the weirdest sounds we ever had. I'm wondering what's actually going to be touched on in terms of time travel. I already discussed that there is in fact time travel. It's just not hinted as well, at least until the second preview. We'll have to wait and see more this Thursday, of course. Episode 81, Gourgeist. So I'm pretty much certain that Pumpkablu is going to be evolving by this episode, especially since we have the Hoopa movie, of course, will be coming soon. I'm super hyped. I already discussed that in another video. I'll try to link it in the description, if not in an annotation. But yeah, considering it evolves by then, it's pretty much obvious that she'll be evolving. But if you don't think so, let me know in the comments. It's unlikely, but hey, everyone is free to their own opinion. Episode 82, the last ones are the ones we already discussed. Of course, Mamoswine. So I already talked about this. I would love to see Dawn return because she's probably one of my favorite companions alongside May and Serena. Let me know in the comments what is your favorite female companion. If you have one, feel free to let me know one. If you have more than one, by all means, go ahead. But yeah, considering Mamoswine is present and is also from the X and Y games, I'm guessing that Abomasnow is going to have some role in that as well. But let me know in the comments if you would like to see Team Flare. It's been discussed a lot lately, but Team Flare really has not appeared at all, and it'll probably be its own thing where like it's really focused. So maybe like they won't make small appearances, kind of like how we saw with Team Galactic. Personally, I have no issue with that as long as they do it well, and so far they have no problem so far. So I'm excited to see how that's going to turn out. Episode 83, the first of episodes that we have, I guess, that are new in terms of new information. Chespin will be the Pokemon of the day, if I'm correct. So, I'm wondering, let me know in the comments, probably one of the most interesting questions I guess I have for this video. How do you want Chespin to evolve? Like, do you want it to fully evolve into Chestnut, or maybe do you want it to only evolve halfway into Quilladin in order to stay cute? Or even more so, maybe do you not want it to evolve to stay into Chespin? Because of course Clement is a gym leader. He doesn't really have that role. Of course, like you could have maybe a grass type, like more of a grass type for a electric type gym leader. That would be really interesting. Of course, that probably will be near the end of the series maybe. But let me know in the comments if you would like it to fully evolve into Chestnut, maybe halfway into Quilladin, or just not evolve. That's really your own opinion. Moving on to episode 84, Breaks. And so this is more likely a Serena-focused episode. I'm wondering if Delphox is going to evolve. Again, as with Chespin, I do want Breakson to evolve one last time to Delphox, kind of like we have with Area. Or maybe do you want, that, I guess I was kind of thinking this lately, do you want kind of this rivalry or sort of idol image present where like Brixton evolves into Delphox. So in that same situation, you want Serena like looking up into her, hopefully her future self, which is Area. I feel like that could be something that could be perceived. So let me know in the comments if you would like to see that as well. Movies, of course, around this time, at least around this time, episode 84. So we really don't see that by then. So it's probably not the same situation as with Gourgeist, where like it's already evolved. So maybe it'll be updated for immediately after the Hoopa movie, because of course that airs in like 2 weeks time, if I'm correct. Feel free to correct if I'm wrong. Episode 85, another one of the more interesting episodes that we have is the fact that Moltres will be focused for this episode. So now, in the past, we've only had a couple episodes devoted to Moltres. I tried looking them up. Of course, we had the second Pokemon movie. We also had the recent, one of the recent Hoopa shows to share with was pretty hilarious. And it also appeared, it had actually a pretty notable role in Pokemon Chronicles, if I'm correct, with the character who like is an adult who has a Chikorita, and he looks like Ash. I don't remember his name. But of course we had the Heart Gold and Soul Silver, kind of like anime present form, I guess, in terms of the main character. And also we had one where Butch and Cassidy were trying to capture it. I think there was also a Salamence present. I can't really recall. That was a really long time ago, so I do apologize for that. But yeah, I guess there isn't really more to go on. I guess if anything, what do you want this episode to focus on? Because there's really, considering it's a legendary and it's being focused on, it's not like just a cameo like we had in that one episode in Diamond and Pearl. Maybe I'll try to put it at this point in the video. But yeah, it's gonna be the focus of the episode, so maybe that'll be kind of an issue. Now that I think about it, maybe Moltres will be present with Team Flare, considering it's a fire legendary. So maybe that'll be the case. That could be interesting. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see something like that. Episode 86, Tyrantrum. Oh my gosh, I'm really excited, man, because of course Tyrantrum is probably one of my favorite Gen 6 Pokemon. So let me know in the comments. I know I talk about it a lot, but I guess but I'm interested. I want to see your opinions. But let me know in the comments, what is your favorite Gen 6 Pokemon? If you have one, if you have more than one, feel free to list them as much as you want. But yeah, personally, I mean, I always love dinosaurs. I love Jurassic World, and that's actually related to my circumstances in terms of watching the Hoopa movie. But that'll be its own thing. But yeah, I love Tyrantrum. It's pretty awesome. So I guess make a transition. Do you want to see maybe Grant return, and more in general, what gym leaders do you want to see return in the X and Y saga? Do you want to see them from earlier episodes, or maybe from previous sagas? That's perfectly fine. I mean, Silver X and Y has done a good job in that region, so I could definitely see it happening. But yeah, just let me know in the comments what exactly would you like to see, but overall, it looks really awesome. Moving on to episode 87, Diggersby. So this is kind of a more, I guess, not so much controversial, but just more disputed thing, is whether or not I guess we want to see Clements Bunnelby evolve into Diggersby. So let me know in the comments, what are your thoughts? Do you want it to stay cute and stay Bunnelby? Pardon me, sorry, I keep stuttering a lot. Or do you want it to evolve into Diggersby? Personally, I want it to stay as Bunnelby, although I wouldn't mind seeing Diggersby. I know some people may be disappointed, but personally, I don't think I would mind, mainly because it could probably have a humorous attitude. I know it would change maybe in terms of evolution, and we had that whole Pokemon Hunter issue where like Diggersby was kind of portrayed as kind of like bad, or just its image isn't really shown as good as it could be. But personally, I'm open to it. Let me know in the comments if you are. Oh, we have one more. Episode 88. There's like so much. Of course, there's only the Pokemon. There's still at least in my opinion, there's what's discussing. Probably the most interesting of them all, Eevee, and it's the fact that, of course, from the new opening we have, Serena, of course, will be capturing Eevee really, really soon. So of course we're gonna probably get an Eevee evolution. I think it would make the most sense. We kind of had that with May, where it actually evolved into Glaceon by that time of the Diamond and Pearl saga, if I'm correct, or maybe it evolved later on. I think I'm correct. Yeah, it evolved in the Diamond and Pearl saga. Feel free to correct if I'm wrong. But what Eevee evolution do you want Serena to get? And also, considering we have the new opening showcase with Eevee, there's gonna be so much happening with Ash vs. Alonzo. There's so much hype. Oh my gosh, I can't believe there's so much info, at least in terms of the Pokemon even. But yeah, let me know in the comments your thoughts. Like and share if you enjoyed. Have a good day. Hoopa movie hype, and best wishes.